Hello everybody, today we are coming from the Chesser Homestead at the Okefenokee National Wildlife Refuge in Folkston, Georgia. Anyway, this place was built many years ago, and from what I best understand, it was last lived in 1958. So, that's Mom pulling up the rear back there. This is a much longer walk than I thought it was back here. Shit, I was about to run. I thought that was a snake. Oh, that scared me. Off the cord. Hey. Hi, Jenny. Hey. That sounded like a woodpecker up there. And after what seems like an eternity, here we are, finally. Anyway, that just tells you that this was a home in the swamp, and it's got a chicken coop, a smokehouse, slurp shed, hollow log well, corn crib, storage shed, and the house, of course. And that's it right there. We came back here one day, and they were actually interviewing the last person that lived here, and that was pretty cool. And as you can tell, the yard is raked, so that way they could see if bears and snakes and all that good stuff was coming around. Because, you know, people don't do this anymore. Anyway, I have been in there before, and it's got bedrooms and a kitchen, all that neat stuff. And they usually always have some kind of flowers planted here. And I can just imagine for a few minutes that I lived here, even though I didn't. And then you can see the view from the road out there. That would have been your corn crib right there. That tells you where the corn was stored. And you can also see they have carriages there. I think this over here is the grapevines. Vineyard, if you're wanting to get technical. And apparently there's a homestead trail over there. I did not know that existed. And guess what? I will not see it today either. But there it is if anybody's interested. And that is sugar cane right there. They grind that in the fall so they can make syrup. And this is the syrup shed here, so that's where that syrup right there ends up to become syrup for your pancakes or waffles or whatever your heart desires. And this back here is your chicken yard and coop and your hog pen. So obviously they don't have any of those back here today. So Mom is giving a demonstration of how to pump the water the old-fashioned way. And she would have known how to do that because, you know, she was born during the time that they had to do that in order to get stuff to drink. And of course, once I get my real camera, she quits doing it and laughs about it. But it does tell you on there, do not drink that water. That is just for demonstration purposes only. And this tells you about, you know, the pine and the sweetening the pot and the social syrup thing and the cane grinding and the syrup bowling. So if you ever get to come here, that is something really cool to see. And that back there, they usually hook up a mule and it goes around in a circle so they can grind the sugar cane in order to, you know, as we're going with the theme, make the syrup. Oh yes, and over here in this part of the yard, which we totally missed a while ago, is the smokehouse and the storage shed. Obviously you'd put your meat in the smokehouse and anything you needed to store in the storage shed. And it actually looks like there is jars in there. There is. Oh my God, it's so exciting. And I'm blogging and vlogging right now. So, if you don't know where to find me at, obviously if you're watching this vlog, you know how to find me on YouTube. But if not, I have a website called travelingthesoutheast.com. And that is my southeastern travels across the southern United States. And that's an old well right there. And I still think those woodpeckers I've been looking for in South Carolina is up there in that tree. But we're not in South Carolina right now, we're in Georgia. Folkestone, Georgia.
Oh.
Yes.
This was a grinder that you grind your knives, sharpen your knives and sharpen your whatever else you had to have done.
You didn't grind any grits on it?
No, that was in the grits mill.
Ah,
That was sharpen your tools.
that's interesting. See, she would know because she's from that time period. Check out that fence. And this is an old bathtub in there. You used to go up these stairs. I don't know if you still can or not, but I guess I'm getting ready to find out. Oh yes, it opens. So there's another hand pump right there. And that's the bathtub. And there's yours truly. Hello. So I am vlogging, taking pictures, and Instagramming also. So you get to see all my little tricks that I have. And you might can see inside the kitchen through that, maybe, hopefully. But they actually cook in there. They have cooking demonstrations every now and then. That's an old deer antler up there. I do love old houses like this. Okay. Got to pull the handle this way so I can get back out. So I'm guessing that might have been like some kind of chair at some time. Maybe. Yeah.
Put your wood on.
Mom said it was put your wood on. And I think that up there might have been for electricity. Maybe. They're right there. That used to be for electricity. Yes. That right there. So anyway, thank you so much for joining us today at the Chesser Island Homestead at the Okefenokee National Wildlife Refuge in Folkston, Georgia. Hope you enjoyed watching, and stay tuned for something else. Bye.